Good morning everyone, welcome back to a brand new episode of Teaching Math. In today's episode I will teach you about powers. So let's start the intro and learn some math. In chapter 6 I told you the first power, the square. 4 squared means 4 times 4, which is equal to 16. You can also say 4 to the power of 2. Instead of a 2, you can also put a 5 up there. You pronounce this as 4 to the power of 5, but you can also say 4 to the 5th power. This means we multiply 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4, which is 1024. The 4 in this power is called the base or base number. The floating little number is called the exponent. Some of the powers are easy. 2 to the 5th is equal to 32, and you can probably do this in your head. 10 to the 3rd is 1000, 10 to the 4th is 10,000, and 10 to the 5th is 100,000. Just count the zeros. 1 to the 6th is not 6 but 1, because 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 will always be 1. So 1 to the power of 6,314 is still 1. And 0 to the power of anything is always 0. Except 0 to the power of 0, which is 1. But I'm not going to touch that subject here. You can look that up on the internet yourself. So now you know what a power is. Let's put our skills to the test by using our knowledge in combination with the order of operations. The second rule in the order was squares and roots, but we're going to update this to powers and roots. We still solve this from left to right. So in 10 plus 2 to the power of 3 times 3, we start by calculating 2 to the power of 3. This is 8. Then we multiply 8 and 3 to receive 24. And we finally take the sum of 10 and 24. So our answer is 34. Now one with brackets. 4 plus 1 to the 3rd minus 15. We first solve what's inside the brackets. We get 5 to the 3rd minus 15. We solve the power to get 125 minus 15. Which is 110. And in 3 times 2 to the power of 4 minus 10 squared, we start with the brackets. Inside the brackets we have a power, so we start with that. 2 to the power of 4 is 16, so we receive 3 times 16 minus 10 squared. We then turn the bracket into 6, so we now have 3 times 6 squared. 6 squared is 36, and 3 times 36 is 108. And with that, we've discussed the basics of powers. Time for some more of the advanced powers. Let's discuss negatives. I hope you remember that there was a difference between minus 4 squared and minus 4 squared. The answers are 16 and minus 16 respectively. Because in the former we do minus 4 times minus 4, while in the latter we do 4 times 4 with a minus symbol in front of it. This also applies when working with higher powers. Minus 3 to the 4th means minus 3 times minus 3 times minus 3 times minus 3. This is 81, while minus 3 to the 4th is equal to minus 81. But be careful, minus 2 to the 5th gives me minus 32. This is because the 5 is an odd number, and so there are an odd number of minuses. So without evaluating, can you guess the outcome of the following exercises? Pause the video if you want to give it a try, and in moments I will tell you which are positive and which are negative. These are the answers to the questions. Did you get them all right? Let's finish the video with some exercises. After reading each question, I will give you some time to solve it yourself. The first one is minus 4 squared plus 2 to the power of 3 times minus 1 to the power of 7. Your time starts now. The correct answer is minus 24. All three powers can be done at the same time. Minus 4 squared becomes minus 16, 2 to the power of 3 turns into 8, and minus 1 to the power of 7 is equal to minus 1. Now we have minus 16 plus 8 times minus 1. We multiply and receive the line minus 16 minus 8, which gives us minus 24. Second question, 4 times 5 to the power of 2 plus minus 5 to the power of 3. Get set, ready, solve. First the powers. I receive 25 and minus 125. We quickly switch out the double symbols to receive 4 times 25 minus 125. 4 times 25 is equal to 100, and 100 minus 125 is minus 25. Last one, 1 minus 11 to the power of 3. Start the time. And the one and only answer is 1001. We start by solving the brackets. 1 minus 11 is equal to minus 10. The third power of minus 10 is equal to minus 1000. Again, we change the double sign into a single plus, and 1 plus 1000 is equal to 1001. And with this, we've concluded paragraph 8.3. In the next paragraph, I will teach you how to use powers on your calculator. I will also explain what the scientific notation is and how to work with it. I hope to see you then. Good luck!